Episode 3, Sublimation, is by far my least favorite episode. As soon as it opened with Marinette stalking Adrien again, I knew I would not like it. It does have some good moments, but for the most part, it's pretty exhausting to watch. So at the very end of Climactic-Queen, Adrien starts running on sort of a whim and meets Sublime, who is now his running buddy. And Marinette, being Marinette, is immediately jealous. I mean, she claims it isn't jealousy, rather wanting to be Sublime's friend because she's Adrien's friend, which I do think is true for the most part, but it's still a bit obsessive and controlling that she feels the need to be involved with every aspect of Adrien's life. I will say it's kind of hilarious that Trix's reaction to Marinette obsessing over Sublime is to just throw the biggest shade.
Mistakes are just learning opportunities, and Marinette loves to learn.
The whole sequence of her following Sublime and trying to find ways to help her is ridiculous, not only because Marinette is being weird and annoying, but because Sublime is so dramatically characterized like a Disney princess. And like, I thought the thing with the bird on top of her locker was sweet, but her playing the harp with all of these woodland creatures that came from who knows where surrounding her like she's Snow White, and then when her heart breaks she uses a strand of her hair to fix it, is so silly. Like, yes, this is a kids show, it's gonna be silly sometimes, but this harp scene is just so ridiculous. There's also Marinette pretending to be an akumatized villain called Soapinator before she transforms into Ladybug to prove the akumatization was real, interrupting Sublime's trial to get a sponsor for her running, leading her to fall and break her running blades. Marinette, get it together! I will say the actual akumatization section of this episode is solid. There's the really cute Lady Noir exchange where they tell each other they're already perfect the way they are, and we get introduced to a new chrysalis power, which is their ability to send out anti-kumas from their akumatized victim that cause the heroes to lose their powers, which is honestly a really clever way to combat the no longer de-transforming buff the heroes now have. I also really enjoyed Sublime despite the unfortunate circumstance of her introduction and the fact that she looks like Wii Fit Trainer. Having this blatant disability representation is also really nice, and I thoroughly enjoyed seeing Adrien branching out and making new friends, especially with this season emphasizing him discovering himself in his newfound freedom. However, Marinette's regression to her stalkerish behavior is really irritating and makes this episode my least favorite from the season so far.